Russ, a 3-3 draw with Chorley today in your first game in charge. What was your assessment of what you saw there?
Delighted, not just for football in terms of character of the group. Going behind and winning the second half 1-0. I think we certainly deserved at least a point. Probably unlucky not to take all three. Big moments in the game. Big moment when we hit the crossbar at 1-0 as well. If we got 2-0 in front, I think we could have, won the game. But a couple of negatives, conceding goals again. That needs to stop. We've got to be better in our box. Teams are scoring easy goals against us, so we need to stop that. We don't score easy goals, but just delighted with the lads' application since I've come in and their attitude towards everything we've tried to implement.
The conditions not ideal to be a first game in charge at all there, were you?
Yeah, incredible at times out there. Credit to both sets of players really. No bad tackles really, and played in a good spirit. But horrendous conditions. But again, massive credit to both sets of players.
And starting quickly is something we have struggled with in recent times. So getting that first goal, and for Jimmy as well in particular, it's been a bit of a long time coming for him, that goal. So that must give him a real boost, and good for the team to be able to get a quick start in games. Yeah,
it's a good goal as well. We look to threat, some good interlink. Between the players, and a great finish from Jimmy. Delighted for him. Obviously worked with him before at Scunthorpe, so know him well. That'll give him a massive boost. But I think a lot of things we've done out there today will give the group a boost. We've stopped the rot. That's important. So it's a point picked up, and another home game to come.
And I know you've only just come in, but to have Sam Walker back out there getting 45 minutes into his legs, how good was that to see?
Yeah, it's great. From sort of meeting him, you know the character. You can see that in him straight away. He's a leader. He wants to do well. He's fit. He's looked after himself. It sounds like it was an absolutely horrendous injury. So to come back from that, shows the class of the man really. And he put a great shift in the last 45 minutes. Just shows how he's kept himself in shape.
And you spoke in the week about how you wanted the lads to play for the shirt and fight for everything. We certainly saw that out today, falling behind twice and in those conditions as well.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing I've taken from today really, apart from obviously the obvious point, but the togetherness of the group and how hard they want to work. It shows me we're up for a fight, and I've got to keep that going now. It's just one game, but we've got to take that into next week, and then we've got to take it into the rest of the season.
And I suppose you did mention it, the one thing to work on is we did concede 3 goals there, so there's areas there to work on going forward as well.
Yeah, there is. As a team, sometimes we've got to get a shape a little bit quicker, and again, the goals they score for me are soft goals. We've had to score good goals. So yeah, I've only had 2 sessions at it, so it's been difficult. I think you have to remember, you look at the point we've got there against a really good Chorley team that are 4th in the table as well. Their manager's been there 4 years. I've been here 4 days. So there's plenty of work I've got to do. I know that, but it's a good starting point.
Then going forward, you're straight into the battle in the next couple of weeks with games coming up against teams around us. So it's the point here is something to build on going into those games.
It is. Every game's important, but you've got to in this situation you've got to beat the teams around you, or you've certainly got to pick points up against the teams around you. So we'll be working hard again next week and getting ready for Gloucester.